Hey homies, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Haley and this is the Mystic Adventure Tarot. So you guys, we are going to be doing a pick a pile today. The topic is, who is the villain? Are you the villain? Are they the villain? We're gonna find out. And then we're just gonna do some tarot cards, and then I might pull some oracle cards to deep dive on who this person might be. Let's reveal some secrets. Let's spill some tea today. So pile one is going to be this beautiful Kambaba Jasper and the green dice. We're going to roll a number for you in our reading. So pile one is the Kambaba Jasper and this beautiful dice. Number one. Number two is going to be this Labradorite Palm Stone. Look at the shine on that one. Goodness. Oh my goodness. And the purple dice. Move. Pile three is going to be this, what is this? Black tourmaline. It's got some nice like quartz inclusions in there, inclusions, whatever they're called. It's pile three and the black dice. And then pile four is going to be this beautiful, beautiful garnet and the red dice, this tiny little red one. So go ahead, take a second, think about which pile you want to pick. Click your timestamp down below and I will catch you over at your reading. Hi, pile one, if you chose the Kambaba Jasper or you chose the green dice, this is going to be your reading. Let's put this up here. Let me roll a number for you, get our reading kicked off. So what is the base for pile one? Who's the villain? What's going on in this situation? Oop, we got number one, which is about new beginnings, opportunity, potential, and inspiration. So, it's so funny. Let's get into our tarot. We're going to pull some tarot cards, and then after I do our tarot reading, we're going to get into our oracles. So, if you feel like, based off of, what you're hearing in this reading, this isn't applying to you, this doesn't fit, pick another pile if you want to, or you might not have a reading today. We don't always have readings. Sometimes it's better to just not have a message than to force someone else's message to fit for you. So let's get these shuffled up, and then we will get into who is the villain? Who is the villain in this situation? Let's reveal some secrets. Let's get the tea. Who is the villain? If it's you, and I'm gonna start off all the piles by letting you know. If you're the villain, don't be mad at the message. Take it and do what you need to do with it. So let's get started. First card, a card to represent you. My lovely homies in group one. Oop. Page of Swords, upright. Card to represent you. So with the Page of Swords, I feel like the vibe here is you might have a lot to say. Okay, you might be the person to say something every time. Whether it be like speaking through the truth, or you're just curious, you're just trying to understand, you're working through it. I think that you are the person where you're gonna say something. And that's probably why the Page of Swords came up for you. Because you're not gonna just stand there and, act like you're not sure, you don't know, or blah, blah, blah. Maybe it didn't happen to, no. I think you're the type of person where you're gonna say something. And maybe you're learning new stuff. The Page of Swords is like just starting off in school, just starting off. You rolled the number one, which is new beginnings. So maybe you are starting off in a new phase of learning, in a new phase of education, or, just like a new path in your life. A card to represent the villain. We have the Page of Cups. Okay. Mind over matter. This is facts over feelings. The vibe here is facts over feelings. So the villain is represented by the Page of Cups, which I think is interesting because the Page of Cups is like more emotional, like the same vibe as the Page of Swords, where it's like we're just starting out, we're just, we're investing ourselves, we're getting into this new thing. But the villain, the Page of Cups, it's almost like this, like, just like this emotional kind of, kind of immature emotions. Immature feelings, clingy. They could be just like lacking. There's like a lacking there. And it's so funny too, because when you put it in reverse, it's like everything is like escaping. All the water's drying up, everything's getting evaporated. It's almost like it's so funny that you guys are both represented by the pages. I feel like both of you might be trying to start something new, but one of you is not actually ready. Ooh, that might be it. What is the core issue? What is the core issue? You guys are both represented by pages. What is the core issue here? Queen of Swords reverse. Somebody can't handle the truth. That's the vibe I'm getting. Somebody can't handle the truth. My cat's meowing at me, so. Oh, get over there. Move. And it's so funny because it's Lucifer and it's, what's her name? The stepmom. I don't know. I don't remember what her exact name is. But it's so funny because it's like the cat, it's her cat and it's her. So it's like the core problem is that maybe somebody is being over emotional. Somebody is not. The core of the problem is that you're not using your words correctly. Can I say that? I don't think that you're saying things correctly, because that's where the vibe of the Page of Swords is like, dude, the Queen of Cups reverse on the bottom. What the hell? I'm taking both of these. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. The Queen of Cups on the bottom? That's crazy. Yeah, it's like this like moody, emotional, I don't have control over what I say. I don't have control over how I feel. I'm just gonna dump it all out on you. And it's so funny too, because it's like they're like dumping and dumping and dumping. The core issue is that y'all can't have a decent conversation, whether you are the problem or whether they are the problem, right? I'm just gonna assume that you're not the problem. Y'all cannot have a decent conversation. It's almost like we're at the point where like, this just isn't working at all. Like this is not emotionally healthy at all. Whether this is work, whether this is a friendship. We have the queens here, so this could be, we have two queens here, so this could be your mom, aunt, grandma, boss who might be a woman. And it doesn't have to be a woman, but there's a lot of feminine energy here. This is the vibe here is just like the core of the problem. The core issue is that there's no way to communicate because like it just turns into this big like thing. Ugh, it just turns into this big thing. And you're like trying to tell you're trying to start this new thing and you're trying to let them know and they don't, it's like they're not looking at you. They're looking at this stupid cup and they're like, look at the fish in my cup. And you're like, hey, I'm going back to school. I'm getting a new job. I'm moving out. Things are changing. No, I can't. Don't leave. We can't handle it. You know, it's like that. That's the vibe. What is being said? What is being said behind your back, or what's just being said in general? Or what is the conversation? We've got the three of wands. Yeah, I think you're moving out and they don't want you to move out, or you're moving on. They don't want you to move on. We got the 3 of wands here. What's being said is, hey, I'm going back to school. I'm making plans. I'm starting my shit fresh. I'm getting out. I'm going to put myself out there. And they're sitting here like, no, don't leave. Oh, well, if you leave, this will happen. If you go to school, it's going to fail. If you move out, where are you going to live? It's just like this, like, you're making plans and they don't care about your plans. They want you to stick with them. And you know what's so funny? I don't know what these are on the bottom. I think they're probably like drops of water. But it's like there's 3 of them. This person wants you to keep, instead of setting up your 3 wands and getting ready, they want you to sit here and just pour into them and pour into them and pour into these emotions. That's what's being said, is the 3 of wands. I think that you're finally stepping out and you're saying, hey, by the way, I have plans. I'm moving on. I'm doing what I need to do. And I don't think they believe you. And just because they don't believe you, good. Let them not believe you so that you have a little less stress while you're trying to make your plans, you know? What is happening that you can't see? What is happening that you can't see? Ooh, 10 of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Swords upright, strength, and the 4 of Wands. Bro, you are being set up for success. And you breaking away from this like broken dynamic. I feel like this might be family or work. But you breaking away from this dynamic of like, just, can you move? Move. She likes to come up here and knock my stuff down. Move. The dynamic here of you, it's, dude, the Ace of Cups on the bottom. Or the Ace of Wands on the bottom. Here's the plan. Pile 1. Let me get my thoughts together. What is happening that you can't see? You cannot see that your next step is success. You cannot see that your next step is success because you're here with the 3 of Wands, right? And it's like she's planting them. She's putting them in there. She's going to see what happens. No idea that those 3 wands are going to sprout sunflowers and and it's going to create something bigger for you. You're going to sprout abundance from the work that you're putting in now. And when you cut through the bullshit, the Ace of Swords, it's so funny. When you cut through the mind games, I love the depiction here. I'm going to put it right here. When you decide that you're going to cut through the mind games and you're not going to do the back and forth and you're not going to be put in the position where you're financially failing or you're at a loss or you don't want to be in the position where you're like, where you don't have it, where you don't have what you want. And that's where strength comes in. Push through this, keep your inspiration. Don't let the drama distract you from the fact that you have plans, you have goals, you have things that you are trying to do. And whether or not this person sees it, and whether or not you see it, keep planting those seeds because it's going to happen for you. You're going to be successful. You're going to get accepted into school. You're going to get that job. You're going to get that, from whatever it is that you're looking for. When you are taking those steps towards it, you will receive it. Just know that. I can promise you that. How can you protect yourself from this energy? Ooh, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of Wands reverse, 3 of Coins reverse. You don't have to work with this person. You don't have to deal with this person. You do not have to keep tolerating the same crap over and over. 5 of Wands on the bottom. You don't have to keep tolerating the same crap over and over again. You don't have to keep repeating the same cycle. I would say wash your hands of it. Be like, you know what? I'm good. Apply that strength, apply that Ace of Wands and say, you know what? I'm good. I'm not going to try and keep investing with you. I'm not going to try and keep, putting in to a situation that is not giving back to me. I'm not going to keep sitting here trying to encourage you and motivate you when you can't do the same for me, when you can't be excited for me, when you can't sit there and see the vision that I have. If you can't see my vision, I'm not going to see yours. I'm not going to stand around and wait for you to be ready. That's the vibe here, especially with the 9 of Wands reversed. Like, that 9 of Wands is like, it's like you're on edge, you're hesitant, you don't want to do it. But with that 5 of Wands, if you increase your focus on your goals, dude, that's so funny. Because the Ace of Wands and the 4 of Wands, that creates that 5 of Wands. If you stop swinging your wands at everybody else, trying to poke back and forth with this person, and you take all 5 of those wands and invest it in yourself, you're going to come out tenfold. And that's where that 3 of Pentacles reversed comes in too, of like, now's not the time to share. Now's not the time to work on a team. Focus on your skills, focus on yourself. Pile 1. Don't let this person distract you. Let's get some more information. Let's get some more tea. Let's get some more tea on this person. Yeah. Keep focusing on your goals. If you're trying to go back to school, if you're trying to... Minor setback. This is a minor setback, dude. This is a minor setback. And here's the tea. This person, you're going to see just how far you can go without this person, despite this person, despite the fact that they're there, despite the fact that they are trying to creep in and crawl in and, oh, well, maybe I'm ready. No, you're going to realize just how much you can do without them. Let's see what else we got. We have Earth, Chiron, and Mars. Interesting. Very interesting. With Gemini and Virgo on the bottom. Lessons. The physical world, lessons, ambition, and healing. Let's start with that. So we could have an earth sign. There's an Aries, Scorpio in here for signs. So that would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have healing. It's time for you to let go and heal and focus on your ambition. Focus on what it is that you're trying to do. You know, don't let someone else's impulsiveness, someone else's desire for aggression and just overall lack of healing, lack of stability, don't let that person take you off course. You know, you need to stay on course for yourself. You need to focus on yourself. That's the vibe here, is you need to focus on your healing and you need to focus on yourself. Growth and destruction cycle, the shaggy ink cap. Yeah, let this shit fall to the ground. Let this shit fall to the ground. And it's not my tower, not my problem. Okay, me and my friends say that. Me and Yale, we say that a lot. Not my tower, not my problem, because this is not your tower. This is their tower. This is your time to cut through the bullshit, cut through the mind games, pick yourself up, build yourself up, and continue to focus on what is bringing you joy, what is bringing you happiness, what is bringing you success. Let's get some of these evil eye cards. Take these as they come. This is going to be some descriptions, a little extra information. Ooh. Let's see, what do we got? Just leave. Yep, just leave. Capricorn. Capricorn. Let's see, what else? I want to be like you. I don't play fair. Yeah, this person sucks. And that's what that, like with that Queen of Swords reverse and that Queen of Cups reverse, it makes sense. And it's so funny because the way that this Page of Cups is depicted, it's like there's more under the surface that they're just not showing you. There's like a darkness under the surface that they don't want you to, that they're trying to distract you from. A religious person. You're right, but I can't say that. Yeah, you are right. It's time to go back to school. It's time to do better. A manager. Ooh, somebody's manager. Don't get it twisted. Your manager is not your friend. Unless you have like a good boss who actually cares about you, your manager is not your friend. He, him. Or this person might be a micromanager too. They might be someone who likes to lean over your shoulder and be in your business. We have V, W, and X. Colorful eyes. There's that mother I was telling you about. Y and Z. All right. Take these as they apply. You know, but this information is relevant. Focus on what you're doing, pile one. Don't let this person pull you off course or distract you or make you think that you can't have what you deserve. Okay? Go back to school. Find that other job. Update your resume. Upgrade your life. Do what you got to do better. Don't wait for them. Okay? I love you, pile one. I hope you enjoyed this. Comment down below. Let me know the chisme. Y'all know how it is. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Hi, pile two. If you chose the labradorite palm stone or you chose the purple dice, this is going to be your reading. So let's get our number. Sorry, blanked out here. Let's get our number. Let's find out who the villain is. Find out what the T is. We have number 6. Communication, problem solving, cooperation, harmony, and adjustment. Okay, this might be about communication. So we're going to get right into our tarot, and then at the end, I'll pull some oracle cards to just deep dive, see what's going on. Sorry, I took a little tokey toke before this pile, so I blanked out for a second, but we're back. All right, pile 2. Also, if you feel like this message doesn't apply to you, or you're just not feeling it, pick another pile if you want to, or you might not have a reading today. It's totally okay. Sometimes it's better to not have a reading at all than to try and apply someone else's message to your life. So let's get into our tarot. Let's get into it. Communication, huh? Who's the villain? All right. First card, a card to represent you. What is a card to represent you? Judgment. Woo! The Queen of Hearts. 111 on my timer. Wow. Bang, bang, bang. Judgment. Upright. You're not playing around, pile one. That's the vibe here. You're not playing around. It's especially because normally judgment is like, this like understanding or like, becoming, rebirth, like improvement. Like, the vibe here for Judgment, honestly, with the Queen of Hearts, I'm getting enough is enough. Off with their head. Off with their head. It's time for, it's like, now, it's like this, like, absolution of, like, this is it. We're not going back. I've said what I said. Everybody better fall in line. That's the card that represents you right now. And maybe that's where that communication is like, you're finally saying, like, I've had enough. I've had enough. It's time for some improvement. What is a card to represent the villain? Whoa. Didn't have a lot of time there. We've got the King of Swords and the Four of Swords. The villain? The King of Swords and the Four of Swords. Oh, my Peaches is having a dream. Dang. This person might be a little manipulative. Not a little manipulative, a lot of manipulative. And they might, here's the thing with the Four of Swords. They might be the type of person where they're like, I just need space. I need time to think about it. Just give me time. But it's like they're not actually tired. They're not actually, you know, they're very focused and they're very ambitious and they've got a lot of eyes on you. And I think that they've been running you in circles with this, like, oh, I'm not sure. I'm so tired. I'm this, I'm that. And like, you're like, enough is enough. I've had it. Like, let's get to the bottom of this. You know, that's interesting. They might be double swords too. So they might be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. 333 on the timer. What is the core issue? The Three of Wands. This is you have you know what's funny? I have a feeling all of the piles might have the same vibe of like, you guys have a goal here and there's somebody standing here trying to stop you. And it's so funny too because the Three of Wands is like the same green as like this other deck. It's like you have goals, you have plans, you're trying to mix your brew, you're trying to do what you need to do, and there's this person who is standing there, the Knight of Swords reversed on the bottom of this deck. That's interesting. It's like this person is just like, I can't. What if this happens? What if that happens? And they're acting like they're just like so weak and frail, when in reality, like, it's funny. It's so funny because this looks like a fetus. Right? This looks like a fetus, but this is a man. This is a full-size man. And with the King of Swords, it's like this person acts like a baby, but they're a grown-ass man. And they could be, you know, any gender. But it's like they're a grown-ass man sitting here acting like a baby. Sitting here acting like, we're not sure, we can't. Oh, it's too hard. And you're sitting here like, dude, I've got plans, I've got goals. Enough. I've had enough. I'm trying to communicate with you. I'm trying to let you know what I'm doing. I'm trying to let you know, like, I'm trying to solve this problem. I'm trying to cooperate. I'm trying to adjust. And this person doesn't want to adjust. The core issue is that you have goals and they don't. Their goal is you. That's their goal. What is being said? What is being said that you're not seeing? What is being said that you're not seeing? Oh. Too many, too much. Ooh, there's that Ace of Coins. Too many, too much. What is being said that you're not seeing? Pile 2. Okay, well, that came out again. Ooh, the Lovers reversed, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords upright. What's being said? And the King of Cups reversed on the bottom. Blech. Blech. With the Lovers reversed, it's like, you know, and it might be, you're probably not telling this person to their face. Here's the vibe. I'm going to tell you this. We'll flip the script for a second. You know that you want and deserve and are working on better, and you aren't telling this person that. Because you know that if you tell them, it's going to be this whole ordeal, right? But here's the vibe with the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is like, this is self-inflicted. This might be you. Oh, this might be you holding yourself back, whether it be utilizing a job, utilizing friends, utilizing other situations. Because with the Eight of Swords, it's like this like self-infliction, you know, You got this blindfold on that you can easily take off. You got these ropes that are like loosely tied around you. You can take those off. You feel restricted. You feel isolated. And meanwhile, there's this Ace of Coins and this Three of Wands that you're trying to do. And you've got all these fucking doofs sitting in front of you, blocking you from what you're trying to do. Oh, don't say that. Don't do that. Oh, don't feel that. Dude, enough is enough. Off with their heads. We're done. We're done. I got an Ace of Coins to pursue. You know, I've got an Ace of Coins I gotta get. I got a lot of things going on. Hold on, my thing is kind of slipping. You've got a lot of shit going on. Pile 2. You got a lot of shit going on, and it's almost like this person or these people. Because look, it's funny because the King of Swords is like a bunch. It's not just like one little guy in there. There's like a bunch of them in there. It's almost like these people keep coming up against you and keep pointing their shit at you and being like, oh, come on, it's you. And it's like you feel surrounded while isolated at the same time. But guess what? At a certain point, you are going to have to make the decision. You are going to have to pass judgment on what it is you are going to do. What, are you going to do it for you? Or are you going to do it for them? Are you going to live for yourself? Or are you going to live for other people? You've only got 2 options. You know, you only got 2 options. And the option is stick around and, 9 of Wands. Dude, this is so crazy. This is almost like inverted repeat with the decks. It's kind of weird of pile 1. But I feel like that's the vibe for a lot of people, is there are people who are holding you back right now, and you need to choose. You need to choose whether or not you're going to keep doing it or whether or not you're going to do your own thing. What is happening that you can't see? Whoa. 2 of Pentacles, upright. What's happening is that things are being balanced out in your favor. Keep fighting on. Don't let go. Don't give up on your dream just yet. Keep that dream alive. Okay? Don't give up on it just yet. Because when you have courage and persistence and you have that faith and resilience in these times where you feel like you're alone and you're isolated and there's nobody backing you up, that's when that Ace of Coin comes in. You know, that's when that 2 of Coins comes in and things start to balance out. You start to figure out, what do I do? How do I adapt? How do I manage myself properly? How do I manage my time? How do I manage my shit properly? You know, you got to stay in your own lane. This getting involved, trying to get in between whatever's going on, it's only going to make you take longer to get where you're trying to go. This is what is happening that you can't see. What you can't see is that if you push on, you will make it. If you push on, you will make it out of this. And you will be with those who are in alignment, and surrounded by those who are in alignment with what it is that you need. How can you protect yourself? Devil reverse. That's so funny. I just shuffled it up and then I was like, oh, I'm going to use that other deck. The Devil reversed and the Moon reversed on the bottom. And the 2 of Swords reversed on the bottom. We could go all day, you guys. Don't get caught up in the same bullshit. How to protect yourself. What can you do to protect yourself? Ooh, we've got the Empress reversed and the Emperor. Whoa, the Emperor upright and the Empress reversed. It's no longer, again, with that like vibe of the Queen of Hearts. The soft answer is over. Soft time, soft communication, like the sweet and that's over. It's time to bring on the Emperor. It's time to you don't want to respect me as the Empress. You want to get in your feelings and be all clingy and be all emotional and be all this and that. You don't want to respect my feelings. Cool. Now now I'm coming along. Now the Emperor is going to come out. Now you're going to get that angry side of me that you don't like. That frustrated side of me that you don't like. You know, now you're going to get we could have had something better, but now you're gonna get the pointy end of this. That's the vibe here. Stand on business. Pile 2. Stand on business with this one. That's the vibe here. Stand on business. Because if we have fear-based, 1 week, Codependent issues. Again with that Empress. If you let this slide, pile 2, it's gonna be a mudslide, avalanche, rock slide, sinking sand, disaster. It is going to be. And they are trying to make you afraid to try on your own. They're trying to make you afraid to stand up for yourself. Don't be afraid, because within the next week or so, shit's about to go down. The vibe here is shit's about to go down, and you don't want to be there for it. You know, you don't want to be there for it. It's this, I said it in the last pile, I'll say it here. Not my tower, not my problem. Not my tower, not my problem. Not my tower, not my problem. Okay? Ooh, what do we got? We got the moon, and we have Aries. Wow, that Aries keeps coming in strong with that Emperor. The competitor. Don't let you are competing against yourself at this point. You're not in a race with these other people. You're in a race with yourself. We have the moon, emotions, mood, intuition, personal needs, Monday, Cancer, unconscious, comfort, feelings, family, home, reflecting. Ooh, the family. Yep. The family, those connections, those people that are distracting you. Aries, the competitor, assertive, competitive, impulsive, loud, aggressive, action, courageous, dominant, rebellious, dynamic, impatient, quick-tempered, ruler of the first house. Yeah, this person doesn't have any discipline. They don't have any discipline, and they're seeing you decide whether you're just starting or whether it's like starting to be more noticeable. You are starting to have more discipline in your life, and you're making more valid changes. And I think that it's about to cause a ruckus, whether it be in your family, whatever it is. This is giving family vibes, but you're about to cause a ruckus because it's time for you to go your own way. What do we have? Deception, the amethyst deceiver. Don't let them deceive you. Don't let them deceive you. Indigo, milk cap, true colors. These came out together. Deceiver and true colors. And that's where, and it's so funny because it matches the fear-based. It matches. It's like they want to deceive you, and they don't want you to see their true colors. They don't want you to see that they're the ones who have been holding you back this entire time. They have been sabotaging you this entire time. They have been sitting here, weaponized incompetence, manipulating you this entire time, and you are, and it's time, pile 2. Put your foot down. He, Cancer, father, ex-partner, European descent. Wow. Whether this, what did I tell you about, like, this is like a family dynamic, whether it's your ex, whether it's your parents, this is a family dynamic. Light hair, trusted friend. It's manager again. Someone who's like someone who thinks they're in charge. This one came out in the last one. Colorful hair. You make me feel insecure. From college. Your light is frustrating. We have a neighbor. I didn't want you to change. I didn't want you to change. Aries on the bottom. I didn't want you to change. I didn't want you to get some dignity. I didn't want you to get self-worth. I didn't want you to realize that you deserve better than what I'm giving you. I didn't want you to have any of that. And now here you are, eyes wide open, realizing that this person that you were looking in the face right now is the deceiver. They're the ones who've been hacking you down the entire time. Pile 2. And it's time for you to lay down the law. This is your life. This is what you deserve. Okay? Not them. This is not about them. They have been sitting here snatching your ace of coins every time you put your hand out. Every time they go, whoop. And you're like, what? You took my coin. No, I didn't. What coin? Why do you always have to bring up money? Just like stupid shit like that. Ooh, I'm getting heated. You know what? I'm gonna leave it at this. I love you, pile 2. Comment down below. Let me know the tea. Y'all know I love to know the tea. Comment down below. Let me know the tea. Like, comment, and subscribe. Good luck. Stand your ground. Stand on business, pile 2. I love you, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Hi, pile 3. If you chose the black tourmaline or you chose the black dice, this is going to be your reading. I'm smudging right now just because these piles are lit, okay? And I just don't want the piles to start to repeat themselves. So let's roll your dice. I'll put this over here. Let's roll your dice and see what your overall energy is. And then we'll get into your tarot and then get into the oracle for some, whatchamacallit. Number 6, again with communication. It also rolled 3 when it flew out of my hand. So we'll do 3 and 6. New initial achievement of goals, growth, creativity, group or group work, family dynamics and connections. And then number 6, which is communication, problem solving, cooperation, harmony, and adjustment. So let's get into our tarot, see what's going on in there. If you feel like this message doesn't apply to you, pick another pile if you want to, or you might not have a reading today. Nothing wrong with that. Better to not have a reading than to try and force a message that doesn't fit into your life, you know? 1 on the timer. Let's get it going. A card to represent you. Group 1. Card to represent you. Oh, we've got the Knight of Coins reverse and the Hanged Man. All right. So you're probably feeling stuck right now. Very stuck. I feel like you probably don't think that anything is moving. You know? The vibe here with the Knight of Coins reverse especially is almost like this like quicksand kind of feeling where you're just like slowly sinking. And then and it's not like and then paired with the Hanged Man where you're like really stuck and just feeling like super restricted. I think that it's important for you, group 1, when you are feeling stuck, to just let it go. Just let it go. Allow things to kind of settle within yourself. You know, when you're working on something and you're like, I can't figure this out, you walk away, you come back, and you figure it out. That's the vibe here. Okay, so that's what the cards that represent you. I'm just feeling a little stuck. Not a little, 222 on the timer, crazy. Real stuck. Who's the card to represent the villain? Give me a card to represent the villain. The Queen of Cups. Whoa, hold on. The Lovers and the Queen of Cups. The villain is... I don't know. I feel like somebody's stealing your glow. And with the Lovers, it's not always romantic. Sometimes it can be anyone that you're in union with, whoever you're in partnership with. And it's funny because we rolled that 3 earlier too. It's so funny because these piles all have, you feel stuck in this relationship, in this connection. And the funny thing is like, she's not a mermaid, she's a siren. Like this situation calls and you answer. That's the vibe here. Whoa, especially with like, look how these fit together. It's almost like there's this like siren song that you keep getting called into and you keep answering it. Why do you keep answering it? That's what I'm curious about, but that's not our reading today. This is like this made me kind of tired. It's like draining, especially with that Queen of Cups where it's like there's like this like nurturing that you want, and with the Lovers there's like this like it's like you're being abducted, and that's probably why you feel stuck. Is like it's like every time you try and get out of there, it's like you get and it's funny because this is Ka from the Jungle Book, the python, is that what it is, a python? And he hypnotizes. Like it's like you get hypnotized into the situation every time and then you get stuck. Ugh, I don't like that vibe at all. Card to represent the villain. This could be a Cancer, Scorpio. The Lovers is what? Gemini. Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini. Who's the other water sign? Scorpio. Pisces. Dang. Sorry. So sorry, Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini. What is that? Capricorn. What is the core issue? The Four of Wands and the Nine of Wands. The core issue is like, it's like you want to celebrate and you're tired. It feels like you're like drained. You're trying to enjoy. It's like you're trying to be happy and celebrate and enjoy your life, and you can't, because it's like Carrie and Big. Every time Carrie's happy, every time Carrie moves on, here comes Big to ruin her life. Here comes Big to pretend like he loves her and pretend like he cares and pretend like, you know, like he's gonna be better this time. And it's almost like, it's like this, like, it's funny because it's with Jafar too. It's like this fake offer. You're being offered this fake happiness. It's not real commitment. It's not real joy. It's not real love. It's not a real celebration. It's not a real family. It's just enough to keep you going. It's just enough to keep you interested, because now it might be the time. Now might be the time that they're serious. Now might be the time that they give me that promotion. Now might be the time that they give me that raise. Now might be the time. Knight of Cups reversed on the bottom. The fake offer. Now might be the time that they actually do what it is that they promised. And they're not going to do that. Because you notice this is a reptilian. This is a shapeshifter. This is not the type of alien that like is going to bring you a blessing, you know? And they do this thing where they shapeshift into whatever it is that they know that you want out of them. And they hypnotize you and they get you to come back and they promise you that Four of Wands. And they get you to give up again. Don't give up. Pile 3. I'm so angry about this one. Pile 3. This one is pissing me off. What is the core issue? The core issue is that you're tired of the offers that are never going to be fulfilled. What is being said? What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6 of Coins. That's funny. Sorry, I had to count them. I don't read Roman numerals, ironically. The 6 of Coins. You keep giving and giving and giving, and it is one-sided. It is unfair. There is not a return that is going to be given to you. That's the core, is you keep investing in this Four of Wands, and there is no Four of Wands. There is a Four of Wands. It's just not here. They're not going to give it to you. It's a siren offering you treasure, and in reality, she wants to drown you. What is being said? Knight of... Dude, I love using multiple tarot decks, because when they mirror themselves, especially when we do What's the Tea, it's so crazy. The Knight of Cups. What is being said? This person is full of lies. It's full of lies. And I know these are all upright, right? But it's full of lies. It's like there's like this deceit, and I'm stuck on that because of the symbolism. Symbolism means everything, even when it's not a traditional deck. Symbolism means everything. You know? What is being said? This person keeps offering you what you want, but if you look closely, they have two faces. They have two faces, and they are presenting one with the flowers and with the love and the cup. And in reality, that's not who they are. It's a mask. It's a siren song. They're shape-shifting. They're hypnotizing. Oh, I hate this. I don't like this person, because the level of like manipulation in this pile 3, you are being manipulated. They are lying to you. They are lying. They are lying. They are lying. They are not going to give you what they promised you. What is being said? The roses. The roses. The softness. The sweetness. Oh, yeah. And then everything goes fucking flying. Just like that. Everything goes flying. And what goes flying? Let me tell you. These are a lot, but we're going to take them. That Nine of Wands again. Double Nine of Wands. 9 of Wands. You know what? You know what they're gonna give you? They're gonna give you the 10 of fucking swords in your back. They're gonna give you the 10 of pentacles reversed. And if you don't allow this shit to die and make the decision to give up on this situation and walk away from this shit, it's never gonna end. It's funny because this is like literally a little voodoo doll. It's like does this person do magic on you? This person has this like hold on you, pile 3, and you need to fight it off. Allow this situation to end. This needs to end, pile 3. This person is draining your energy. And again with the masks. Like this person has like a mask on. This person disguises themselves. And if you don't make that choice, if you don't look this opponent, this villain in the face and say, I'm done, and mean it, it's never going to change. They are going to drain more years out of you. There's so much manipulation here. There's so much manipulation here, pile 3. It makes me so angry. Like, I don't know if you can tell in my voice. I'm literally so angry about this. What is happening? What's happening that you can't see? What's happening that you can't see is that this person has a lot of shit going on behind the scenes that they don't want to show you. They want to keep hypnotizing you. They want to keep shape-shifting and promising and offering. But they're not going to do that shit. The 4 of Cups reversed and the 8 of Cups reversed. Wow. How can you protect yourself? You can protect yourself by walking away. By walking away. I'm sorry, pile 3. You got to walk away from this. And it's easier said than done because you're hanging on and you're avoiding and you're clinging. You're clinging to this idea. You're clinging to this promise, but this promise is not true. Pile 3. And if this is the only place that you're going to hear it, I'm going to be the person to tell you. This promise is not true. And you need to let it go. You need to walk away from it. Because at the end of it all, this person will throw you so hard under the bus. This person will throw you so hard under the bus. The Devil reversed. You can protect yourself by letting go and choosing. Ooh, I'm going to take all of these. Yep, that High Priestess reversed. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. A lot going on behind the scenes. And again, Maleficent is again a shapeshifter. You know? And she does magic against Aurora. Oh. Girl, if you picked pile 3, girl, you better hit me up and let me know. Sorry. That's the specific message. But she does magic against Sleeping Beauty. You know what I mean? Because she's jealous, because she's bitter, because she's hateful. You need to break those chains and find connections that are in union with you, connections that are clean, that are clear, that are going to cut through the bullshit and are going to stand and are going to help you thrive. Pile 3. Let's go deeper. Let's get some, nasty, nasty work. This person is nasty work, pile 3. I'm letting you know now. This person is nasty work. Learn through this. Learn through this. It's not over, pile 3. This is not the end of the line. This isn't the end of the world, okay? Learn through this. There's trauma involved, you know? Stay the course. Stay the course. Even despite the fact that maybe you have a past with this person, maybe despite the fact that you didn't let go when you should have, it doesn't matter. It's never too late to get off the train. It is never too late. You can get off anywhere, anytime, any place. And believe it or not, when you get off this train, you're going to realize that there have been people who have been waiting for you. A narcissist will isolate you. There are people who are waiting to support you, who are waiting to love you, who've been here the whole time, seeing it all so clearly. They're going to be there for you, okay? Pile 2, or pile 3. Sorry, I'm getting them all scrambled today. What we got? Saturn, discipline. It's time to have some discipline and some structure. Capricorn, double Capricorn. I kind of know who this is. Structure. restriction, obstacles, trials, hard work, self-discipline, integrity. It is time for you to have some structure for yourself. Jupiter, abundance, growth, expansion, Sagittarius, Pisces. Thursday, higher education, philosophy, good luck, optimism, faith, generosity. You have so much abundance that you could be unlocking if you just recognized this person ain't shit. Pile 3. This one ain't the one. This one is not the one. We have calm and nourish, the lion's mane and the shiitake mushroom. It's time for you to pursue something that's calm. Pursue something that's nourishing. Pursue something that's going to... The lion's mane is healing. You know, the lion's mane has healing properties. And right now, you're not being healed. You're being hurt. Pile 3. You're being hurt. And it's time that you choose to protect yourself. Asian descent, including Southeast and Pacific. Let's see, what else we got? JKL. We got a bunch of letters. DEF, GHI, there are kids involved. Pisces, I just can't spell for shit. So Pisces again, that's the third Pisces that's come through. MNO, wow, we got a lot of people here. I stalk your social media. Yeah, this person watches you. Like literally this person be watching you, following you around, trying to guide where, my mouth just got like stuck almost. They're trying to redirect where you're trying to go. I know you think I like you, but I really don't. Light hair. I know you think I like you, but I really don't. That's nasty work. And those are the types of people you really got to watch out for. The ones that try and make you think that they like you. Dark eyes. I don't play fair. All right. That's all we got. I love you so much, Pile 3. I love you so much. I hope that you get through this. I hope that you make the choice that's best for you. And I hope that you unlock all the abundance that you deserve. Okay. So I love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below what's going on, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Okay. So as you can see, it is 4:44 p.m. Pile 4. So I wanted to start at 4:44 for you guys. So, hey Pile 4, welcome to your reading. If you picked the beautiful Garnet Tower or you chose the little red dice, this is going to be your reading. We're going to find out who the villain is. So let's roll this dice, get an overall energy of what's going on, and then we will get started on our tarot, and then I will pull some oracle cards at the end. So, that's crazy. We rolled a 4. 444, Pile 4, and you rolled 4. Interesting. Number 4 is about structure, foundation, stability, and manifestation. So you might be thinking about the future, and it's good to know who the villain is in the situation because you want to know who you can't tell stuff to, you know? A card to represent you. Our first card coming up. Here we go. A card to represent Pile 4. Let me do this really quick because everything has been 111 on the timer. Yep, let me do this because shit's been kind of heated. We're finding out some real nasty villains around here. So, Pile 4. A card to represent Pile 4. We've got the 4 of... Whoa! The 4 of Wands! Y'all are in manifestation mode. I think that you guys are really, really like handling your business right now. And you look good doing it. Let me be the one to tell you. You look good doing it. It feels like you're celebrating. You're having like almost like a return. It's like this return moment for you. And you look good doing it. Like I said, there's like this I'm telling you with all these 4s, I was like, dang, this is giving positive. Either it's giving positive or it's giving really bad. A card to represent the villain. We've got the 5 of Swords reversed. I feel like at this point, Knight of Cups reversed and the Lovers reversed. Oh my God. They can't say shit and they're just crying about it. Like, it's like they're just screaming about it. They're just screaming and crying about it. They can't do anything about it. They can't change the fact that you look so good. That's the vibe here, especially with the Knight of Cups and the Lover's reverse. This person is jealous, or these people. But the villain is jealous, very jealous of you, because you're out here living your dreams, thriving, not surviving, thriving. You're doing what you want to fucking do. And this person is seeing you do all the shit you want to do. And they want to talk shit and they want to fight about it and they want to call you out or whatever. But what are they going to say? What are they going to tell you? You're literally, it's like they're open to change, but only because, and they might not even be open to change. They just want to, it's like they want to be a chismosa. And they can't be a chismosa because it's like, what are they going to say? What are they going to say about you? What are they going to tell everybody about you? That you're thriving, that you're doing good, that you're with the love of your life, or that you're living your best single life, that you're traveling, or you got the job that you want, you got the life that you want. And even if everything's not perfect, you're working towards that, you're joyful. What are they going to say? They can't talk shit about you, so they're mad. So it's like they have to, dude. And look, it's like, I didn't even notice there's this guy like pinned down from the swords coming out of its head. Like they want to pin you down so bad, but they can't. They want to offer you crap, but they can't because you're too good at this point. What is the core issue? Ah! I'm laughing. I am laughing. Whoa. Too much. The core issue is that I'm taking the devil. The core issue is the devil reversed. You walked away, pile 4. You walked away and you said, okay, fine. We'll see who is the problem. And you walked away and you turned your back on it and you said, enough is enough. I'm not going back. I'm not going to release, or I'm going to release. I'm going to separate. I'm going to restore control to myself. And you are thriving. You are thriving. That's the issue. The issue. This villain is a bitter ass bitch and they're a hater. I'm going to tell you that right now. Pile 4. They are bitter and they're a hater. And I feel like they don't have as much of an active role. So this is going to be more fun. The vibe here is that they don't have as much they don't have a much of an active role in your world. What is being said? So the core issue is the devil reverse. The core issue is, honey, we broke those chains. We stepped away. What is being said? Judgment, upright. Yeah, like I said, they can't tell you shit. You have a direct line to the divine. Look at this. They're literally like dead ass talking on the phone with the angel in the sky. Hey girl, how's it going? How you doing? This is your spirit guides. This is your protectors checking in on you. How you doing? What is being said? You are protected. You are protected and you have a direct line that other people cannot get in. You got the fast pass. You got the fast pass. And it's like it's like the truth came out. That's what's being said. What's being said is the truth. What's being said is, wow, can't do nothing about it. Ooh, you've got so much to give. What's being said is you have so much to give. Yep, I'm taking both of those. I'm taking both of these. What's being said? Judgment, 6 of coins, 3 of wands, 8 of cups. You said deuces. Deuces. I'm out of here. I got work to do. I got plans to make. I've got a schedule to keep. I got businesses to run. I don't have time. Sorry guys. I don't have time. Calling up your divine protection, being like, did you just see that? Did you hear what they just said? Meanwhile, y'all sitting up there laughing. You walked away and you said, you know what? I'm gonna give where I get back. And you're doing it. You are doing it. This is giving glow up, pile 4. It's giving glow up. What is happening that you can't see? What is happening that you can't see? Okay, I'll take those. We've got the Page of Wands reversed, the Nine of Swords reversed, and the Hermit reversed. Ah! They're going to try and sneak in. They're trying to sneak in. They're trying to sneak in. That's the vibe. They're trying to, and like, especially with that Nine of Swords, it's like they can't handle the frustration, the emotional, all over the place with that Page reverse. They can't handle the setbacks. They can't handle the lack of direction. They have no direction without you. And it's funny too, because if you ever watched Meet the Robinsons, this dude was trying to stay in 24/7, trying to bust into their house, trying to be in their business. Again, with this person's a chismosa. It's like they're trying to be in your business and they can't. And it stresses them out. They get ran in circles and it stresses them out because they don't have any new ideas. They don't have anything new to say. They don't have anything new to bring to the table. It's the same shit, different day with these people or this person. They don't have anything new that they're bringing to the table. So they're trying to come in your house and see what you have on your table so that they can go back, oh, I saw what they were doing and it's actually not that cool. Yeah, they're trying to go back and talk some shit about you, but there's nothing to say. They can't say anything. You know? They can't say anything about you. Pile 4. What is happening that you can't see? What you can't see is them trying to bust down the door and they cannot get in because while they're over here on their weird shit, on their sneaky shit, you're over here on the line with the divine, chatting it up. Hey, what blessings are we getting this week? Got it. That's the type of shit you're on, Pile 4. And they're just sitting here trying to find out, trying to know what you're doing. Yeah, that Ten of Swords. Ew. They might be sitting there doing magic on you. They might be sitting there, and I say that specifically. I don't always say that. I almost never say that. But with this deck, with that little voodoo doll and that Ten of Swords, it's like they're trying to, they just want to backstab you so bad. They want you to be mad, and you're not mad. How can you protect yourself? Oh, my face is itchy. How can you protect yourself, Pile 4? Nine of Pentacles and Six of Wands. You keep doing you, honey. Pile 4, you keep doing you. Here's that devil again. That's so funny. You keep doing you, honey. That's how you protect yourself. You keep thriving. You keep working. You keep glowing up. You keep enjoying your life. You keep standing tall. And it's so funny because I love when the Six of Wands comes out with the Four of Wands. You keep doing you. How do you protect yourself? You keep planting that garden. You keep planting that garden. You keep fucking working hard. You keep going to school. You keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. Whatever it was that you decided to do that broke you away from this like drained